Hello everyone, and welcome to another weekly installment of Siena Saints Weekly. I'm your host, Bibi Buksh, here to bring you all the news around your Siena Saints. So let's get right into things by answering last week's trivia question. We wanted to know what team Siena men's basketball faced in their first ever bracket buster game. The answer was the Hofstra Pride in 2006. Congratulations to Richard Rotella for getting it correct. Everyone else, stay tuned. Your chance to win is coming up later on in the show. For now, let's get right into the highlights with Ivy Spade.
It's the women's basketball rematch against Canisius. Let's take a little flashback. Last time these two teams played was up in Buffalo to begin the MAC schedule. And well, who could forget? Half-court shot to win it, buzzer beater. It would be the #1 play on SportsCenter. That was part of a hard road for the Saints. But now they're home, senior day 2. Captain Lily Grency getting honored before the game. One of only 25 players in program history to reach 1,000 points. Winner of this contest is the #6 seed and clinches a first-round bye in the upcoming MAC tournament. Grency said she wanted to will her team for a victory. Well, she started off on the right foot. Long three to beat the shot clock. Saints would take a 7-4 lead.
That's the horn from 25 feet away. Banks it in. Happy senior to Lily.
And they would hold that lead for the entire game after that. Soleil Anglada nailing the three. She would finish with 13 points. Second half, Canisius coming back a little bit, but Grency did it again, trying to extend the lead to double digits. And right after she hit that shot, once more, largest lead, 13 for the Saints. They clinch the #6 seed, getting revenge against Canisius. Grency, 22 points, 14 boards, 6 steals in her final home game.
It's March time for March Madness. The men's and women's basketball teams head to Springfield, Massachusetts to take place in the MAC tournament and look for the automatic bid to the NCAA tournament. The women will have the 6th seed while the men lock up the 9. Ivy Spate had the chance to sit down with sophomore guard Evan Himes to talk about the most important part of the season.
And we're here with men's sophomore guard Evan Himes as the men's basketball team gets ready for the MAC tournament in Springfield, Mass. Evan, thank you for joining us. The team really must be excited.
Definitely. We're ready to get down there, get to the ceremony, and get ready for practice.
I know the season might not have gone as you would have liked, but the tournament, anything can happen. It's a different season. What's the mindset of the team going in?
Even though, like you said, the year wasn't as successful as we wanted it to be, this team's always confident. We're going to go into Friday night, expecting to win the game, focusing on scouting and get the job done.
And all seasons are, full of up and downs. How can this season really help you with that, tenacity going into the tournament?
It always shows you there. You always have something to work on in your game. This week and coming up in practice, people are really getting in the gym, getting shots up. So we just want to go in with the mind focus of to, always fight and never back down.
Last one, what do the Saints need to do to have a tournament run here?
Just play with confidence. Coach has been preaching all year. Can't turn the ball over. Want to go inside to Odie. First thing, and then we just want to continue to fight, and once we do that, I think we'll make a run for it.
And now it's time for our Siena Saints trivia question. To culminate last year's surprising season, Owen Wignott tallied 38 points in the 2012 MAC Championships. Our question is, who is the scoring leader in Siena history in the MAC tournament? If you think you know the answer, post it on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Siena Saints. That's all the time we have for this week. So let's take a look inside our upcoming schedule. It's the best time of the year, MAC tournament time, of course. All the action begins at the Mass Mutual Center in Springfield, Massachusetts this Friday. The men will compete in their first round game against 8th-seeded Marist Friday at 7:30 with the winner taking on Niagara in the quarterfinals. The women secured the 6th seed and will take on #3 Fairfield Friday at 11:30 a.m. It is the 8th time in the last 9 years the two teams have met in the tourney. Only one home game on the calendar this week, and that is the men's lacrosse taking on the Hartford Hawks Saturday at 1 in a game that will be streamed on Time Warner Cable Sports Channel. Of course, we would like to wish good luck to both our men's and women's basketball team in the MAC tournament. Bring home that trophy, and of course, we'll have all the news on next week's show. Until then, I'm Bibi Buksh. Go Saints!